Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do a new moon reading for you. There is a new moon coming up on the 25th, which will be in Libra. And as I do this reading, Libra, if it is your birthday, happy birthday to you if you have one coming up really soon. All right, here we go. It is a new moon. So this new moon, what's it about? Well, it's about turning inward, really. It's about turning inward and reconnecting with your instincts, my friends. Yeah, so this is a collective reading. It's for all of you. I'm gonna call out the signs as I need to, just to help you understand what's going on in the story here. But this is a collective reading. You'll have to decide whether it's going to resonate for you or not. But yeah, it's about turning inward to yourself and seeking out new beginnings or new beginnings in current relationships, trying to bring balance in places where there was no balance. I feel like it's about giving and receiving, creating balance in your life through giving and receiving, finding a sense of balance in relationships and in your life in general. So this is in all relationships. Okay. That's where we're starting. So it's in all relationships. We're just talking about these relationships, right? So it is about finding the balance in for those of you who are looking at this as a lover, someone who is intended for you romantically. It's finding balance in that. What does that mean? Well, let's keep going here. There's so many rituals on the internet, y'all. There are all kinds of new moon rituals, things that tell you what's the best thing to, how can you best use the energy of the new moon. And I think it's possible, not possible, but I think it's a good idea for you to look them up. See if you can, participate in one of those. For those of you who are into that. I love my new moon and full moon rituals. Yep, I do. Okay, here we go. What's going on here? Oh, okay. So, just like we were talking about, it's about, turning into yourself and deciding what you're going to do in your relationships, whether they're love or platonic. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the future. Somebody's trying to figure out if they want to invest in it or not. Is it going to grow? Am I going to make a good investment here? And the Devil energy is feeling like I'm not really sure. I have doubt. I feel like I'm stuck to or connected to or have an attachment from the past that I still have to take care of here. Someone wants to move forward and make a choice about love. And we've got one blonde and one redhead. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I'm always very amused at this little Cupid up here, because he's got a blindfold on and he doesn't really care who he shoots, right? He's just waiting for this person to make an answer. The universe is willing to comply as long as you're willing to think out the scenario that's best for you. So the Devil is Capricorn. We've got Gemini in the Lovers. That might mean something to some of you. But I really feel like there's somebody who brings an attachment from the past. That's what I feel. So somebody has a lover that is in the future that is looking to invest in you, collective, and this person has an attachment from the past. I just asked what the attachment was. And actually, we've got the Eight of Cups. The attachment, I feel, is someone that was in the past, is someone that they've emotionally detached from. So they have an attachment from an old emotional thing. And they're trying to detach from that energy in order to move forward here, I believe. It's hard to detach from something you feel is an attachment to you. You can be emotionally detached, but, and I'm talking about those of you who have relationships that have children with someone else, right? You can't completely detach from that person, right? You're always going to have that attachment, but you can emotionally detach from that person. I feel like somebody here is looking for wish fulfillment. We've got 8 cups and 1 is 9. Somebody here is looking for wish fulfillment and feeling like they want to invest in another love relationship or something that is emotional, an emotional relationship, no matter if it's for love or not. The Prince of Cups is the Page, and the Prince of Cups is the is the Knight. So we've got the Knight of Cups here. We've got the message, the person who's bringing in the messages of love, right? Somebody is bringing in messages, positive messages of affirming their love, letting you know that they have now detached from whatever they had going on in the past. I feel like somebody's bringing in this cup of love, making sure that it's full. And I think that they plan to invest, right? I'm planning to invest with you in the future. We have Temperance, we have Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands. Interesting. Temperance, of course, to me is the moment of alchemy. It's everything. It's an answer of yes, and it's everything being right in a very exact moment when something can begin again. So the Ten of Wands is the ending, which means the Ace of Wands is the beginning after we get through those 10 wands. And then we have the King of Wands. The king holds that one wand. There he is. He holds the one wand, right? So we've got the king who wants to begin again and something that he's very passionate about. It could be love, could be work, could be career, but I feel as though that you're being given the go-ahead, that the universe is saying, look, as soon as you emotionally detach from that attachment that you've left in the dust there, that you can move forward. You can make a choice in love, and love is yours. Here comes the messenger. If you decide to invest, I feel like it's the King of Wands. The Ace is in his hand. I feel like that is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I feel like he wants to make a choice. Yeah. He's made a choice already, and he's taking in this passion here. So somebody, I think it's the king, is the one that has the attachment. But I also feel like we're talking about a King of Wands who's gone inwardly to think about emotions and where they want to invest their next passionate endeavor. And they want victory. There's six wands on the bottom of this card. This person isn't, they're not going in to ask questions. They're going in to make sure that you're still interested or that you are interested, and they plan on winning. Kings win stuff, right? The king isn't the one that's going to back down, or he wouldn't be the leader. So we have the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So this king, I feel, has lost sleep. I feel that he's been in indecision. We also have Sagittarius energy here as well. I feel like that the Five of Wands is indicating I've been in indecision. I couldn't make a decision about whether I wanted to move forward or not. I kept thinking about the past and about the future, and I couldn't get myself in the now. It's time to drop these burdens, this burden of being silent and not saying anything and just thinking it up in my head. And it's time to move forward. I think that's the story of the king. The king is now, dropping the burdens, the Ten of Wands, dropping the Nine of Swords, and deciding to speak up and to go forward to the thing that he's very passionate about. This thing has taken a very long time, and the king has been traveling for a while. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. This king wanted to make sure that he or she was in a single state or by themselves individually. Maybe they were in a separation and not a divorce, or maybe they had broken up with the person they were living with but had not yet moved out, that kind of thing. So I feel like the reason there has been delays here is just because this person was in a long-term relationship, but I think that they're single now, or that they are single now and they're looking at a long-term relationship, either way. But I feel like it's been taking a very long time. It's been a long time coming here. And that we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, there was some, yeah, oh boy. So it looks like there was somebody's heart was broken in love, and they became really overwhelmed. Because it was just such sadness at things that how they went on in the past. I think this person, the attachment they have, I think, is children or financial attachments they might have to an ex. That's what it feels like to me. The Hermit tells me that, they're going over the details here of how badly they feel about the whole thing not working out. The truth of the matter is, though, they are feeling overwhelmed, can't make a decision, should I move forward? But they do. And I feel as though this person's moving towards someone whose heart they broke, or they're moving towards someone who broke their heart. Either way, I feel like somebody was disappointed in someone. There was sort of a change or a cutting away of two people that really are emotionally aware of each other. Six of Pentacles and Ten of Swords. There's the end of that cycle too. So I feel like this king is ending cycles here because he's trying to unload all of the things he's been carrying around, because the Ten of Swords is about being stabbed in the back. It's the worst deception. It's all of that. It's harsh words, it's mental abuse, all of that stuff finally coming to an end. It was toxic. Yeah, it was really toxic, and that's why the king went initially. I think that this king is got the one wand in his hand. What he's passionate about is being stable, having a new beginning, and possibly making a family with somebody else. This person's been up in their head about whether they have enough courage to be able to move forward here. They've been healing for a while, but they know that this is the crossroads of their life, and they need to make a decision. Instead of watching constantly, they need to get up and take action, which is what the Two of Wands is. They make a decision, get up, and they take action. We have the Seven of Wands. The Princess is in the reverse, and then we have the Chariot. So we're moving forward. However, limping on one leg. That's what it feels like. We're moving forward. We don't really have the confidence to do so. I feel the Seven of Wands says, look, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not going in with the passion first. Princess is the Page. Page of Wands is in the reverse. I'm not going in with the passion first. I'm not going to make a big deal of it, but I do want victory here. This person I want victory with. I got to tell them, that I was lying. I was lying about how I felt because I was feeling so overwhelmed. But the Tower moves us. That's the thing, y'all, right? If we're not willing to learn the lesson, for sure, the Tower is going to get involved right away and push us over, right? It's the breaking down of the ego and the dissolving of the illusion that you had built. And I feel like somebody is coming from a relationship where they still have either financial obligations or they have children that they're bringing. I feel like this person is the one that's interested in you, and I feel like this person waited too long to move forward. So I feel like they are hit by the Tower here. The universe intervenes. That's what that lightning is, right? And you jump out of the Tower so you continue living, however, limping along, right? That's what it feels like to me. I felt that energy. So the realization is that what's crowning the reading is the Lovers, right? That's the realization here. This person wants to have victory here. They could live at a distance from you. The Tower is hardcore energy. It's stuck energy. It's very fixed Scorpio energy, right? It can be kind of tough. That's how Scorpio is, kind of tough. We got Seven Cups. So somebody's feeling very overwhelmed. About feeling very emotional about the way that they left things with you. I feel like they lied to you or they didn't divulge something, and I feel it's their feelings. I feel like they have feelings for you. Tell me what the Tower is about, please. There we go. It's the divine timing. This person is hit by divine timing. They get emotional. They realize that they lied to you. They realize that they shouldn't have. It's time for them to go forward. It's time for fortunate things to come. However, whatever was in the past must be dissolved. And that's why the Tower's here. It's for the realization that the universe is working for you and not against you. Yeah. There we go. We got the Five of Swords, I think. Yeah. Five of Swords. Yeah. So, no more fighting, no more arguing. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not going to play right fighting. Yeah, that's not what I'm doing here anymore. So the chapter ends. This person is a new person, I feel. It feels as though after this enlightenment that they have to move forward, or that they want to move forward with you. I feel like they decide right there and then that they no longer want to have this fight. So they're going to close the cycle with you, but they're not really sure if you're down for it, right? You also don't see it coming, I don't think. You're probably still going, yeah, Elsie, I know it's the same reading as it was last week, as the week before, and the week before that. So it is what it is, y'all. We're not all on the same timeline, and it is general energy, and that's the truth of it, right? The thing is that somebody is going inside themselves. They are turning inward. Yeah, and they are reconnecting with their own instincts. And I feel with that, it ends up making the tower fall. They're connecting with the instinct that I walked away from this person and I shouldn't have. But you don't see it. You don't know that this is going on here. You don't know that they're planning a partnership. You don't know that that they realize that you gave them the cup and that they just nothinged you. And you don't realize they've been waiting. Yeah. I feel like somebody here is turning inward. They're planning on, there's lots of pentacles here. Somebody has been in a growth spurt or growing. Someone has realized that they can't only, what's the point of planting the seeds of intention and watering them and nurturing them if you're not going to harvest them? If you're not going to work on it, what's the point, right? We've got 10 pentacles here, by the way, which is the long-term relationship. I feel like someone here is seeking a new beginning, and that's exactly what that energy is about. It is someone that you have been completely silent with, or you've been on the outside of their life looking in. They left you out in the cold, or vice versa. So 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's going to be after this new moon, I feel like this is going to be at this time as right now when somebody is in the what do they call it, a waxing or gibbous, I can't remember, but in this period, the 3 days before we go into this actual energy, right? This person's thinking about this, reattaching, reconnecting to themselves, thinking about it, trying to get balance in their mind, making decisions. Justice, right, is what Libra is. So they're trying to justify their actions and justify exactly what they're going to do. Feels very sort of strategic to me and very planned. So we've seen a lot of pentacles. We've seen the tower, which is Scorpio, and that's what those energies are. All right. I'm going to go for now. Somebody here is going to try and pick up where they left off. And if it's you, I'd love to hear about it. If it does become you, I'd love to hear about it even more. See you in the comments, y'all. I'm going to go. Bye-bye.